What's up, guys? It's Alex. Due to the recent events in Charlottesville, I've decided to shove my foot all the way down my throat and talk to you for a few minutes about racism. Keep in mind, some of you may disagree with me, and if you do so, I challenge you to put your disagreeing comments in the comment section below. As long as they are not nasty or belligerent, I will not delete them, I promise. So, here recently in Charlottesville, you had a situation where one hate group decided to demonstrate and voice their beliefs to the world publicly. And then you had an opposing group who decided that they did not like that and decided to clash with them, ensuing in chaos, violence, and destruction. This is not okay. I find it ridiculous that in 2017 we are still struggling with something so petty as racism on either side of the fence. In 2017, with as free and prolific as information is, and as widespread as a global community and global economy has become, the mere idea that we are still struggling with fighting each other over the color of our skin, over our religious beliefs, or over our sexual orientation is absolutely 100% fucking ridiculous, okay? It is, in this day and age, if you actually believe, deep down believe, and have in your heart that you are better than someone else purely based on the color of your skin or your religious beliefs, you are absolutely 100% dead fucking wrong. Let's get that out of the way right now. Here's the other thing. This is the United States of America, and one of the most wonderful things about living in this country is the fact that every one of us has the right to whatever opinion we want about whatever the hell we want 24 hours a day. End of story. You, as an American citizen, have the right to believe in whatever you want and have whatever opinion you want on any subject you choose, period, always. And no one in this country can take that away from you. So, I have a problem with two things here with this situation, and we all need to find a way to get around these because it is way too ridiculous, okay? One, the hatred. There's no reason for the hatred. You can have differing opinions with people and you can dislike groups of people based on maybe differences in cultural upbringing or differences of opinion in different things. It doesn't matter. You can dislike people, but to have a deep-seated hatred for an entire ethnicity, and I'm not going to call it race because we're all the human race, to have a deep-seated hatred for an entire ethnic group of people is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like it's way too, there's way too much information available now. There's way too many ways for you to figure out that that's just not the case. And I don't know if it comes from upbringing, I don't know if it comes from just being ignorant and misguided, but it's ridiculous. On the flip side of that, you are entitled and you are privileged enough to have that opinion. If you want to dislike an entire ethnic group because they're black or because they're white or because they're Asian or because they're Hispanic or Latin American, you have every right to do so. You are allowed to hate whoever you want to hate. But keep in mind, on the flip side of that, that means you are also not allowed to attack someone else because of their beliefs. You can hate whoever you want to, and someone else can hate whoever they want to. So that means if you are a white supremacist and you hate blacks and Jews and whoever else you want to hate, that means you are not allowed to attack, say, a black man who hates you for being white. That's how all this works. Vice versa, if you have a bunch of idiot white supremacists who are demonstrating their white supremacy to the world and showing the entire world how ignorant and stupid that they are, that means if you are then, for example, Black Lives Matter or another group, you are not allowed to clash and attack them for having those beliefs. So on both sides of that equation, everyone is wrong. There is no right in that situation. There is absolutely no way that you take two opposing groups that clash over something like race, regardless of the reasoning on either side. If you clash violently over race, you are all wrong. The only correct solution to all of this is everyone needs to just accept everyone else's opinion on things, understand that I have my opinions, you have your opinions, They have their opinions, and regardless of whether they're right or wrong, this is America, and you have the right to your opinion. So, in 2017, I think it is absolutely 100% ridiculous and ignorant to have a deep-seated hatred within you for any other group based on the color of their skin or their religion or their sexual orientation or for any other reason, okay? We live in the information age. You can Google anything you want to Google. There's no reason to hate someone because of whatever group they belong in. There's not. If you want to dislike someone because they're an asshole, dislike them because they're an asshole. I tell you what, I've met assholes of every single race and every religious belief and everything else, okay? So if you want to dislike someone, dislike them because they're an asshole. Don't dislike them because of the color of their skin. That's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Also, if someone has an opposing view to what yours is on that subject, it is not okay to attack them for it. You can get in an argument, you can have a discussion, you can have opposing views. It's not going to be constructive because if you both believe what you believe, then you're not going to change your mind anyway by arguing about it. But it is absolutely not okay to attack one another because of your opinions or because of your beliefs. The only way you're going to get out of any of this is for everyone to realize that it's ridiculous and come together and make it work. A lot of people, especially on one side of this debate, like to bring up Martin Luther King and the message that he stood for when he was alive. And one of the things that Martin Luther King said, and this is a message to all of you, the ones that will listen anyway. White supremacists probably won't listen. As soon as I said Martin Luther King, they're like, well, to hell with this guy. But one of the things that Martin Luther King said is you cannot fight darkness with darkness. So if you're dealing with a hate group and you are upset about the hate group, the last thing that you want to do is fight them with their own bullshit. I'm Alex. This is my message on racism. If you disagree with me, like I said, please put it in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to read it and have a discussion with you, as long as you are not belligerent. If you are belligerent, nasty, or hateful, I will delete it absolutely. If you do agree with me, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much.